Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Steam Deck video. Today we're checking out Path of Exile, Settlers of Kalguur. That's a new expansion that came out today. I've never actually checked Path of Exile on the Steam Deck, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be showing you the expansion. So this video is going to be an overall look at Path of Exile and maybe some of this expansion. I really don't know much about it. I'm not sure if I will be at the point where I can show this content. I'm not sure if it's at the beginning of the game or at the end. I used to play Path of Exile probably 10 years ago, maybe more than 10 years ago at this point. I quickly found out that it's not really the game for me, as I was not very good at theory crafting and coming up with builds and stuff. Path of Exile, for those of you who don't know, it's like a Diablo. It's RPG, it's isometric RPG with a lot of emphasis on different builds and different items and loot. So today we're going to test it on the Steam Deck, see how it performs, and hopefully we'll get to see some of the new content that they've released with this expansion. I understand that there are some graphical improvements as well, so hopefully we'll get to see that as well. Now, without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so there is some support here with the left analog stick. And then with the right analog, you can actually point and click, and that will do as well. So, how do I open the... Here we go. So, I have some items I cannot use because I think my stats are not set. Maybe it's best if we start a new game, actually, because this is very hard to do. I'm not sure what I'm really doing, but I'm walking around the lowest settings in a town. Seems to be stable 60 FPS. The crypts, I don't know. That looks doable. So we did get some spells here. I remember now the spells are granted by the gems. So the different gems are different spells, right? Okay, here we go. At least I can kill some of this stuff. Okay. Oh, in the lowest settings, it doesn't seem like combat is affecting the FPS that much. I know that it can get a lot more intense than this, with a lot more monsters on the screen and a lot more spells. Maybe I can try and go somewhere else and see what that looks like. Seems to be running pretty smooth on the lowest settings and for more than 2 hours, which is amazing. Now the thing is, it does seem to be pretty hard to play with a controller. It's not impossible. People have made some templates, but I found it pretty hard. So that's why I'm currently playing with a mouse and keyboard. And, show a little bit of that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna change some settings here, and we're gonna do some anti-aliasing, upscale mode. I'm not gonna touch that. Shadows plus global illumination. Let's do this on sky, medium, or level high, texture quality high. And we're gonna do this on 4x anisotropic. Gonna click save. And we're dropping battery levels fast, but the frame time and the FPS is stable, which is pretty great to see. Where do I need to go? I think there's more stuff up here. Maybe? Oh no, I don't think there is much stuff here. Oh, actually, wait a bit. So we're currently on medium settings, I would say, medium to high settings. Battery life has dropped to below 1 hour and 30 minutes, so about 1 hour and... I guess about 1 hour and 30 minutes for medium settings. Frame time is good, no dips, no frame time slowness. runs amazing if you ask me. Now my deck is starting to get a little bit hot, and it sounds like a blower, but okay. But it still runs pretty good, no dips. I do believe maybe I need to start a new character actually. So we're gonna start a new character and we'll see if we can play in that league. Yeah, try the new... Okay, so it said it before, I didn't actually see it. Alright, so medium settings, medium to high settings, try the new Settlers of Kalguur league. Oh shit. Did he go into second phase or something? Or does he have like... Oh shit. He's too good. I need mana. Oh, there we go. Oh, it actually automatically equips some stuff for you? I never actually noticed that. That's pretty good. Now that we defeated him, I think we can go inside the town. Lioness Watch, alright. Ooh, we're getting some frame drops here inside the town, and it seems like resolution has automatically dropped. Okay. Visit King's March. Entering King's March. Okay. I think that's part of the new expansion. Is it? There's a cat here. How cute. I hope it's actually there. Okay. King's March, and resolution has automatically dropped in order to keep it at 60 FPS. My character looks like a sack of shit. But hey, let's see. Let's see what they have. There is a cat over here. It actually exists. How do I... Nice orange kitty.
I'm glad you decided to join
Okay.
us. I hesitate to call you exile.
Alright. Let's let me see about this upscaling stuff. So it's not this. I think it's maybe this. If I put it to bilinear, it's just that just looks worse. I'm not sure what's doing this upscaling stuff. Ah, it's dynamic resolution. There we go. Disabled. Oh, wow. Okay. So if we disable dynamic resolution, it will go to about... Oh, no. Didn't save, I guess. Yeah, it will go to about 30 frames per second in the town. And let's see. Let's keep this disabled, and then we can go outside of the town and see how that looks like. So the reason it's able to keep 60 FPS is because there was dynamic resolution enabled, so that will lower the resolution to as much as it can in order to keep the FPS stable. So I'm not sure if we can actually... I'm not sure if we can actually go out from here. Let's see. Let's go check out the docks. We cannot check out the docks, I guess. Not sure where to go from here. Let's see. Okay, I'm in King's March. Now, what do I do here? Do I speak to Johan again?
Next, you should familiarize yourself with our recruitment program.
Okay.
I choose not to wait.
So let's talk to this guy. And then we gotta go... Where do we gotta go? We gotta talk to different people, I believe.
That's all right.
Okay, goodbye. Establish recruitment by interacting with the hammer icon in the tavern. Where is the hammer icon in? I'm up.
We've much to discuss.
Okay.
Return soon.
Town improvements unlocked. Right, so you can do some farming. Recruits can have jobs, especially. So this is the new stuff. So basically you have your own town and people are gonna work for you and they're gonna... okay.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, I see. Okay, let's go talk to this guy over here. No, not you. It's this guy.
Name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here.
Okay, so you can have ships and they're gonna work for you.
Could use some investment in our docks and shipping.
Right. So I need some ore
G'day.
and some stuff in order to unlock this. So how do I get ore? There is some mining icon here. Maybe they're gonna get me some ore. Right, so this is like your own little town that you can upgrade and you can manage, and you can have a mine, you can have a herd of sheep, and then you can have some ships that will probably go on their trading routes and move stuff around. Let's go back to prospecting, shipping. Let's go back to Lion's Eye Watch and actually continue from there. And I want to see if it will lag outside of the towns as well. Okay, so it was definitely dynamic resolution that was helping. So we're actually gonna go back and enable that and set it to 50. I think it's pretty good. Dynamic killing. What is this about? The game will try to stay above the target frame by removing non-essential particles. Right, let's try that. And now it's gonna try and stay at 50. And can we actually go back to the lowest settings and see what that looks like without any dynamic resolution? I want to see if the game is able to run at all on the lowest settings. Actually, disable that. Medium, trillionaire. And then I'm gonna disable that. I'm gonna disable that. And I'm gonna save. Right, so on the lowest settings, without any dynamic resolution, without any bullshit like that or any scaling, it still seems to run at 60 FPS. So it's just after you go above medium, that's when you're gonna start to notice some serious dips, and that's where you're gonna need to employ dynamic resolution. But it seems to be working really fine in this game. I didn't really notice it except for when I got into the town. Right. So on lower settings it definitely works. The battery life is definitely 2 hours. So let's go back to medium settings. Actually, let's try the highest settings and see if the resolution can actually keep up with that, and how much resolution it does have to drop to keep at 50 FPS. So I set it to 50 FPS, not 60. So let's see if it can manage that. High, and then let's drop it to 16. Let's try dynamic culling as well, plus dynamic resolution enabled, 50 FPS, and save. Right, so it's currently at 50, above 50. Frame time has gone up a little bit, 58. I think once we start seeing some monsters, it's gonna drop to 50, and then it's gonna drop the resolution to try and keep up. So it seems to be doing a very good job. It doesn't seem to have lowered the resolution. Even on highest settings, you're not getting 60, but you are getting above 50 FPS. Frame time is a little bit laggy at 18, 20 ms, and there seems to be some stuttering sometimes, but that doesn't seem to be reflected in the frame time at all. Right, so this has been Path of Exile on the Steam Deck. I wanted to showcase some more of the new stuff, but it doesn't seem to be much I can do other than run around in that town and try and set it up. So it seems to be more of a content patch, if anything. But the game does run pretty good. On the lowest settings, you can run it without any upscaling, without any dynamic resolution options. But dynamic resolution does help. And on the highest settings, you can of course run it above 50 FPS, but the battery life is gonna suffer a lot. So I think battery life for the highest settings is around an hour and 20 minutes, and for the lowest settings, it's more than 2 hours. So it's definitely probably more worth to keep it on the lowest settings rather than try to get the maximum visual fidelity out of it. The only other thing is that it's pretty hard to play this game with a controller. There are some community layouts that somebody has made for it, but it would definitely be much easier to run it with a mouse and keyboard. Performance looks pretty good. It is a pretty old game, as I said in the beginning, but it does run pretty good on the Steam Deck. And if you enjoyed this video, guys, please leave a like. Let me know if this is a type of game that you would play on your Steam Deck. And thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.